Shall a nation triumph without faith in itself? Nigerians in my mind. A nation, according to Wikipedia, is a large type of social organization where a collective identity has emerged from a combination of shared features across a given population, such as language, history, ethnicity, culture, territory, or society. With this definition, Nigeria is therefore a collective identity that has become a collective responsibility for all to make good. I have heard about Oduduwa Republic, Erwa Group, or Biafra Nation, and each keeps on blaming their problem on Nigeria as a person, consciously ignoring the fact that the Biafrans, the Oduduwas, and the Arwas are the ones who made what is called Nigeria and created all the problems related to it. Everyone is blaming the leader, while one or two of those who were blaming the leader yesterday are ascending that seat of leadership every day, but nothing changed. Biafran, Oduduwa, and Erwa are all complaining, but Igbo, Hausa/Fulani, and Yoruba citizens were and are always the Senate President, the Vice President, and the President all these times. Is this not a craziness? We blame our problem on the diversity that we are creating to the problem rather than exploiting its benefit. We pride ourselves in religion, but are using the same religions to cause havoc for the nation instead of allowing it to bring down the blessing of God we claim to worship. And why? Because individual Nigerians seem to be using both tribes, religions, regions, positions, opportunities, or whatever they hold sway in to pursue personal ambition, and will readily use that weapon to either gather wealth for themselves or scatter everything if they are not able to gather the wealth with it. A personal goal and ambition of a set of people is therefore packed in a religion, tribal, or sectional color, and a concerned group of people are used to pursuing it. Individual selfish elements are also keying to many international agendas that are programmed to put the nation in perpetual backwardness that fits what such international interest wants our nation to be. Today, people are fighting to keep their share of the benefit they have cornered and using various ignorant groups to achieve their goals. The only way these people can continue to triumph is to make us lose hope in our common identity and be touring on ourselves as they carted away our common heritage. They know the nation cannot detonate nor capsize as they are agitated as a secessionist, but they will through that agitation hold sway and keep a handful of ignorant majority in their bondage. They also know Nigeria can't be Islamized or Christianized, but the crusade will enslave Christians or Muslims to these fake religious fighters and ensure the patronage they are getting from their international sponsors continues. Mostly, the sponsors are using all these divisionism tools to divert Nigerians' attention from the entrenchment of good governance and focus their attention on frivolities. Nigerians are celebrating Britain and enjoying Saudi Arabia. They are looking at America and talking of China, but are refusing to discuss how these nations are run. They forget the Britons are not telling us the marital history of their new king. They ignore Saudi Arabians are not there digging the feet of their king all over the world. They won't tell us China is a communist where every man worked like a horse and had no time to dig the roots of the paramount rulers. And Nigeria forgot what America did to the case of Al Gore, or how Twitter was removing every post against America's interests, and CNN countered all negative news during the Trump/Biden political tussle. But some Nigerians home or abroad are dancing naked on social media and selling their nation cheap to drive YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok followers. And someone like Atiku, who is ready to sacrifice anything to get the Oso Rock, is pursuing a case that is parading the president and now himself as a forger with a question mark on the certificate both of them are carrying. Trump did that and Americans did not allow it to fly. Why? Because America knows their national pride is a plus for any American wherever he or she is, but we in Nigeria think swimming in our shame is getting at our leaders. Yes. Selfishness and self-centeredness are the problem, and shall remain the problem if we refuse to change. Those who are warring at the top need to throw off selfish agendas and come together, while all that is feeding fine on the cornered wealth need to open it up for the benefit of all so that poverty will die out of our nation. Yes. Also, We as a citizen should start seeing Nigeria as a common identity and struggle to build it into an envious nation. Without these, Nigerians will still be facing the disgrace of the citizens of a bad nation and a failed nation until the system format itself. Because the nation will only triumph when its people believe in it and work toward its greatness. Surely, the system will format itself, and by that time it is those who have that will lose. I am calm. Busy Christine.